Well, hello there, my friend. I kind of have a humorous, to me, in a way, message that I labeled. I'm starting it right now as I'm speaking to you. It's being created in my mind, through my spirit, whatever. I don't know where it's coming from. It's not AI. I tell you that much. Anyways, so it's labeled disclosure, and I was going to make it kind of a short one, but we'll see where this goes. That whole disclosure thing where everybody's worried about a list or an event or ETs or whatever, these entities that are outside the body, outside the visible realm, and this, that, and the other. It's not about anything that can be seen. I'll tell you a little secret. It's not about anything that can be seen. And it's certainly not anything man-made. Hate to bust your bubble. AI is neat. I've used it in the past. It's very, I'm a nerd, so I find it very interesting, especially being around computers since basically their conception, at least their conception to the public, that I do know for sure. The conception and the use of them was around long before the consumer got it, but whatever. Different story for a different time. But I remember DOS. I remember, using a computer with by typing out commands. How to create directories and files and this, that, and the other. How to move around. But anyways, so yeah, disclosure. You know what I mean? So this will take me into the great solar flash, or this thing that everybody seems to think needs to happen or should happen or is gonna happen. That's a choice. I'll summarize that one for you too. So disclosure, disclosure. That happens within. That happens when you surrender instead of claiming everything, instead of uh, helping or whatever. I don't know what it's. I guess there's a bunch of things it is or isn't, but what it is just submitting, just letting go, just get inside yourself. Ask yourself questions. Sit in silence. We have so many distractions going on this planet. And that's just not here in America, man. It is global. Yes, there are secluded areas. Uh, as far as I know, there's actually an island, or was at my last research on it, that is protected by a country that them people are still in their absolute primitive state. You're not allowed to go there. The military will step in and stop you from going there, or they will kill you. You know what I mean? Or the people that live on there will probably try to kill you, keep you away. So just don't go there. Leave them be. Anyways, so there's a lot, and I'll help you on research too right now. Here's a key aspect. I mean, for humor or for as reference, look up anything scientific. You can start on that rabbit hole. If you want to start on what is, what could be, and what really is, and what really could be, start with science. Start with fact. Start with what's peer reviewed as fact. You know, we really truly do not know. Humans do not know what the earth is made of. Are you kidding me? We talk about tectonic plates and this, that, and the other, and hot lava. And it floats, but then it sinks, and when it sinks, it takes the ocean with it and pops it up 180 miles inland, or whatever, or more. No one ever talks about, uh, they say the subduction zone and the way the continents drift and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. Science is a lie. I'll save you time. Science is a lie, but go down that rabbit hole. Anyways, go to Google Maps, put it on, I don't know, it's one of the views. I think it's ocean or even satellite, whatever. And look at Hawaii. Man, look at the ocean floor. Whichever map shows the ocean floor, look at Hawaii and its islands, the Hawaiian Islands. Look at the Hawaiian Islands and those around it, at least in that very local area. And make a hypothesis, make a guess. Look at that map and you guess where they came from. Knowing what they teach us about tectonic plates and which way what's going wherever, well, they missed. They missed. They missed on that. It's right there in front of us to see. And no one's ever said, what the hell? That ain't right. Explain this to me. But you'll find that with a lot of science. If we can't put our greasy little hands on it and take it apart and put it under a microscope or some sort of scope, because there's electron microscopes. I guess they're all microscopes, which is cute because we think we can see small stuff. That's hilarious. And that's yet another rabbit hole of how small we can see. We think we can see all kinds of small stuff. And we can. Granted, we can. We can see some crazy small stuff. Look up nanotechnology. Look how new compute is being designed and created. It's amazing. They're working with molecules, right? But that's still gigantic in the comparison of things, realistically. And as far as how far away we can see in all these pictures of galaxies that they're going to take a picture of something with light receptors that's 180 million light years away. I don't know. That in itself is just the most ridiculous thing you could possibly say. What? So they had a camera up there for 158 million years and took this picture? Zoomed in, just kept zooming in. Anyways. There I go. My short message now became a long message. Now I'm kind of rambling, but I don't know. I'm just going to keep making these, man. And I don't care, like I said, if nobody ever hears these words, that's fine because it leaves my body using whatever's required to send it. The energy required to send it out of my mouth to the microphone on this phone. And then I'm going to put it over there and hook it up to my computer. And then upload it to YouTube and whatever path it takes over whatever wired or wireless way it gets there, it affects that area too. So sooner or later, these are our rights. These are our thoughts. This whole, my last video about us making this, it's our fault. Maybe not you and I, but over time. But some of the stuff that you and I experience is our fault. One of them I'll give you an example of is why things cost so much. Oh, here back in the day it was, 80 cents for a gallon of milk. Yeah, but back in the day, they made $1.85 an hour. Now, because we, which does not involve me, but we agreed to get the minimum wage raised and didn't ask any questions, didn't think it through, just said, yeah, that puts more money in my pocket, doesn't it? No. No, it doesn't. It just makes everything else cost more. Because wherever it comes from, however it's created, with our horrible system of things, one of the things is we have to pay. So, or it has to be paid to be manufactured. You have to pay. Either way, you have to pay. So who pays for that? You. So you gave yourself a raise and made everything else cost more money. That made 0 sense to me. And it happened over and over and over and over and over again. That's competition. See what state can have the highest minimum wage. When's it end? I make $1,000 an hour. Sweet. It's a shame. Loaf of bread's $50,000. Whatever. Everybody makes their choice. I'm not condemning anyone. I'm just giving examples for anybody out there that wants to have a little bit of spark fired up in their brain. I don't care how old you are. That doesn't matter. I don't care what the hell you did in the past either. It's who you are right now. What choices you make from hearing this message forward. Or not. True, honest love does not judge, so there is no right or wrong. It's as simple as that. And there's a spirituality level to that too. This is dualistic world. That this place teaches us uh, good and bad, light and dark, love and hate, blah 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 blah. And it's all by choice. It's all by choice. No one's interfered. There's been no interference. Look back. Do some studies. Or just trust what the hell I'm saying and explore from here forward. Trust what I'm saying and move forward from what I'm saying. If it starts to feel icky or weird, then back up and see what I said wrong or what maybe you researched wrong. I don't know. I'm just trying to save a bunch of time by making these videos to all those that I love, which is everybody. Everybody. All things. I love all things. I've been in this house since 2003, and many things have been here since 2003. They're old, they're worn out. They probably have a hell of a story to say, but I still love them. You mean, does that think it matters? Look back at my videos when I used to make selfie videos. I don't know what to call them, but it's a selfie video is what it is. Anyways, I started to want to call myself Messy Doug because I thought that'd be funny because my hair was always messy. Sometimes I wasn't shaved, barely at all. Probably never fully shaved. I just take the buzzard, the electric clippers to it, and anyway, it's not about appearances. One of the old sayings is you don't judge a book by its cover. If there's ever a teaching that was true, that's one of them. That is one of them. That is one that's absolutely true. And there are those of us out there that test that theory. I've worn many hats, and I'm not kidding. I've worn many hats, and I've worn no hat at all. And I've had many types of different haircuts, and I dressed many different types of ways. So, and I always found humans to be exciting. The things that we do and, whatever. So on and so forth. Anyways, I am going to wrap this up. So, I don't know. Do with this what you may or may not. Do with this what you choose. How's that? That would be the proper wording. Do with anything I say what you choose. I'm thankful for you. I love you just the way you are. I am grateful to be all part of this, man. This is such an exciting planet and life that we can live. It's amazing, including my past. But anyways, to you I send love, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.